Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Chiefs going up against the Mets. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Al Leiter. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard.
Runner on the goal. Cut on and miss.
No, he's in there.
He's not in time. It's a stolen base.
Did he go?
After it, appeal to third. No swing. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he held up.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's a base hit. Rafaela around third. Relay throw home. He's set on the board first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Digging in, Cool Papa Bell.
Number 9, Cool Papa Bell.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Fernando.
On the ground, right side. And he's out on the tag. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Ray Boggs now.
Hey!
Line drive. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds.
No, inside.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Top of the second, Roy Campanella stepping in now.
Number 28, Roy Campanella.
First pitch swinging.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. 1 out in the second.
That's set. The right fielder, Mickey Monia.
And he swings through that one. Lighter. When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. 0-2 now. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Altuve will hit next.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting up, the left fielder,
In the air left field. Bell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Carlos Beltran. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Rafaela under it. And there's one away.
batting good. The catcher. Real
Yeah! Ball one. Nope.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike looking. Ben Rice now at the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one ripped left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A solo shot. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Heading the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run.
Says Darryl Parker, that's a strikeout. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number 3, Rafaela.
Swinging a foul straight back.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
We've seen him struggle with pitch selection today, and they've swung at pitches out of the zone too many times already. This game just started. Need to lay off of those tough pitches.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Bottom of the inning. Here's Johan Camargo. Switch hitter bats left.
Ball inside.
And
That's
another ball. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Line and a base hit into right. One out man at first. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Back to first, and he's saved. Pitch out, but no action. Tied up here in the early going. Swung on, belted. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-1. That one lifted to left. Simpson drifts towards it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Francisco Lindor takes it deep. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. Carlos Beltran digs in now. Fly to center his first time. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Beltran goes 6'1", 22 years old. And he was born in Puerto Rico. Grounder off the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
Next for Philly, the catcher,
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Runner on the go. High fly ball out towards left field. Gone! That ball was crushed. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add on. It's 6-1. So in Ben Rice, number 78 on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And it's fouled away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
In the air, right field, Moniak. On the run towards the line. And that'll do it. Start of the fourth, stepping in, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
On the ground to short, Lindor. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Ilgamaro Vargas.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Vargas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the fourth, Ronnie Mauricio now.
The designated hitter, Ronnie Mauricio.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Inside, just missed. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Johan Camargo.
Ball, that's in.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak settles under it. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Cool Papa Bell. 1 for 2.
Hey!
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the bat, the right fielder,
Inside.
Ball in.
And that's ball 1.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground to third. Play made. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that is out of play.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 0-2. Into center. Beltran. Long run. Base hit as he pulls up short. And a man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Popped in the air. Left field. Bell takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Double play ball to second. Lindor, that's one. Over to first.
Safe.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bell on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Rafaela under this one. And there's one away.
Next for the
Tap foul at the plate.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now Carlos Beltran. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the sweeper. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And strikes. That ends the frame. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Just missed.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen. But you got to take what he's offering that day.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's JT Realmuto.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 up, 1 down.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
So they turn to their closer, Adrian Morejon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that is cut on and missed, and it's 0-2. Got it.
Designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Simpson under it. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Roy Campanella.
Number 28, Roy Campanella.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Nope, that's a ball. That
one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting for the team, the right fielder, Mickey Monia.
That one fouled off. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 2.
Nope, that's inside.
That's to third. A sliding stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Outside, that's a ball.
Trying to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. Center field. Rafaela coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball, that's down.
Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Wade Boggs. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, number 11. Ground ball, left side. Boggs fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 3, Rafaela.
High fly ball, right field. Tatis gets under it. That's out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting for the Chiefs, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
That one ripped.
For that at bat, nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fly ball down the line. Hauls it in after a long run, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, number 12. Rob Dibble gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
And it skips in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Go! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Now the 0-1.
Inside ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 8-2. Here comes Real Muto. He's already homered here in this one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a swing and miss, down on strikes, back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Ronnie Mauricio getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one hammered way back there. And caught on the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-2. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Up the middle, and there's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Base hit.
Back-to-back singles, showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the...
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, DDS.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's going to be Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss as he was late. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPad.
Camargo over to second.
He's safe.
First, safe. 2 on with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty.
That was straight queso right there.
Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 on, 1 out. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Jose Ramirez bops one out, and they close the gap. It's 8-6.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Ceddanne Rafaela will hit next. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Trevor Hoffman comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. ball game. Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.